Hey man, I figured I'd do this quick recording because I could also put this elsewhere to hopefully help some other folks out. But you asked well, we talked about what you can do in the moment to know you're following God's call, all that kind of stuff. And I said, be faithful in the moment. You asked, where do you find that in the Bible? And I didn't realize that you thought that when I said being faithful, that meant believing in Jesus, which that is one of the definitions of the word. So I don't want to mince words and say that's not true. It really 100% is, as we'll see here in just a moment. But there's a second meaning of the word, which is to be faithful, as in following, being obedient, being trustworthy, being steadfast, all those kinds of things. There's a lot of different references to this. And the one that I showed you in the Discord is emet, which is the Hebrew word for being faithful. It has similarities to the word amen. And then also, there's a really interesting word study you can do alongside of chesed, which is this idea of steadfast love, to show God's faithfulness as opposed to our unfaithfulness, right? However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick resource from Bible Gateway that might help out with that a little bit, which is this page right here. And with this page, go ahead and read it. It has all of the stuff that I was going to show you anyway on the Word I Met. Watch the video. It's pretty good. I like it. I like the Bible Project stuff as well. And I'll include this link somewhere. But what I want to go over today is the New Testament usage of the word faithful, which is this word pistis. Pistis, or pistis, however you want to pronounce it, pistis. Um, I like Bible study tools because it kind of proves my point a little bit more clear, but I'll give you another tool as well. But you can see right here that the first um, usage is the exact one you said, but then they have the second, number two, which is fidelity or faithfulness. Fidelity is something that we see a lot. The Marine Corps, Semper Fidelis, it means to be always faithful. That's Latin, not Greek, but whatever. And in marriages, we are asked to have fidelity in marriage. And as you can see, it means a character who can be relied on. And so that's just one of the ways this word is used. We see that in a bunch of different spots, as we see here. We see pistis used in 1 Thessalonians 1:11 to this end glorify. Each time you pray about it, Peri. Um, let's see. From his good works and faith in his ability, showing that God is faithful and able to perform what he says he'll perform. And um, it goes on. We can see how this goes on. I'll include both of these links for you as well. Um, the other the the other reference that I gave you, I couldn't remember it, but it's actually this Luke 16 passage about those who are faithful in the little can also be trusted with a lot. And if you're not faithful in the little, then don't trust that person with a lot. The one that I referenced was the parable of the talents. And I'm like, well, the word pistis doesn't even appear there. Oh, contraire, I was wrong. And so there's the three examples in the story of the talent. There's the one who's given, the one talent, the 5 talents, and then the 2 talents. And we see when the master goes back and talks to the servants, and he talks to the one who with a lot of talents and what the person did with it, anything besides burying it, right, and not doing anything. The master says, "Well done, well done, good and faithful servants. You have been faithful over a little; I will set you over much." And then also with the one who had the 2 talents, he says the same thing: "Well done, good and faithful servant." And so that word "faithful" is actually piste, or which is just which it's just the same word, pistis, piste, or pistos. So there, right there, it's the same word. And so this word obviously means that this person was being obedient, being being told what they were doing, what they were told to do, being steadfast in their uh, basically it's faith as a verb instead of as a noun. So that's what it means to be faithful. And the example that I was talking about was from Luke, which basically it talks about how Luke 16:10, maybe even it was echoing the same story. I'm not even sure, but I don't think so. This one's about this. Well, anyway, so the line is, the one who is faithful with very little is also faithful with much. Who is dishonest with little, and that's the same word right there, pistos, right here. He's still faithful. I'll put all these in the as link for you. Okay. Thank you.